nation's economic resilience, and together we shall forge ahead on the path of progress. Ladies and gentlemen, in an increasingly interconnected and interdependent world, the work of our diplomats has never been more pivotal to ensuring the prosperity and growth of our economy. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, therefore, has a crucial role in the promotion of Pakistan's interests through increased focus on economic diplomacy. We are your partners in ensuring rapid industrial development, increased investment, export-led growth, and navigating the challenges of rapidly transforming global economy. As we all know, Pakistan has immense potential for high and sustained economic growth, which remains untapped. With a youthful population of 220 million, vast stretches of fertile agricultural land, significant natural resources, and geographical location, Pakistan can act as a hub for transit trade and related investment. Yet, we lack stock of the past as we take stock of the past several decades, it is evident that our ability to translate the economic potential into tangible reality has been hampered by multifaceted challenges. These include over-reliance on optimal performance of our export sector, and I appreciate the launch of this Export Research Center, as I am optimistic that it will play a crucial role in the promotion of export-led growth of our economy. Chambers form an important part of our economic landscape. If we want to emerge as an economic powerhouse, we need to focus on catalyzing growth by consistently incorporating timely inputs and perspectives from all stakeholders, including the public and private sectors. We can drive forward the agenda of promoting exports and economic prosperity. And I am happy to note that the FBCCI's active engagement in various trade agreements, including Pakistan's free trade agreements with GCC, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the UAE, it is the private sector that is ultimately responsible for producing an export surplus, adding value to our products, powering innovation, and staying ahead of the curve. I expect our business to focus on export-led growth, which can, among other things, require export surpluses, great diversifications in our export sector. Dear friends, the link between economic performance and diplomacy is mutually reinforcing. Effective economic diplomacy can contribute to sustained economic growth, stabilize self-sustaining growth trajectory, and expand commerce. The global economic landscape is constantly evolving, and as your foreign minister, I am acutely aware of the imperative to create an enabling environment for our businesses to thrive beyond our borders. I have always advocated that businessmen and women possess unique qualities that make them effective ambassadors in certain contexts. Their expertise in international trade and commerce and business enables them to bridge gaps between nations and foster economic cooperation. Additionally, you often act as our best representatives, particularly during trade missions and business meetings, showcasing our strength and values. I believe if we put business people in one room, they find their own ways to connect with each other and form strong economic partnerships, promoting cross-border investments which can sustain geopolitical shocks. Your role as our trade ambassadors can significantly contribute to enhancing international relations and driving economic growth worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, as Foreign Minister, I am proud to share that over the past year and a half, I've placed special emphasis on fostering an environment that encourages growth, stimulates trade, and attracts investment in our foreign policy. On many overseas visits, I make an effort to protect and promote our entrepreneurs, business, and their integration into global value chains. In Iraq, we signed an MOU between the FBCCI and its Iraqi counterpart and established the Business Council. You should all benefit from these arrangements. Our diplomatic missions abroad play a key role when it comes to market diversification, and we have instructed them to promote our businesses in international markets and work with all of you to maximize opportunities. We have placed a special focus on emerging markets throughout our Look Africa policy. I am happy with the lead taken by our chambers in recent exchanges of business delegations with Ethiopia. Through infrastructure development and bilateral and multilateral agreements, we are enhancing connectivity. I am happy to note that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is making its utmost efforts to facilitate the businesses and resolve their concerns. For example, to address delays in attestations of documents, businessmen have now been allocated exclusive time slots at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and at our camp offices. Our Economic Diplomacy division is reaching out to all Chamber of Commerces to assist in exploring opportunities and surmount challenges through our missions abroad. To help us assist the business community, we encourage you to share concrete proposals with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of what more we can do to engage with you directly and serve as your Foreign Office and as your ministry, as your embassies abroad. Dear friends, I am confident that our collective efforts would help us realize the dream of transforming Pakistan into an economic powerhouse. I have full faith that our chamber, in our chamber, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors towards a brighter and more prosperous future for our nation. In conclusion, मैं थोड़ा सा जो हमारा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है पिछले सूबे सिंध में और उन एक्सपीरियंस से हम कैसे सीख के वफाक में कोई इम्प्रूवमेंट्स ले सकते हैं उन पे आपसे थोड़ी मिनट के लिए बात करना चाहूँगा. One of the elements from our Sindh government experience that I have found to be the most effective, not only in enhancing service delivery, enhancing the governance and transparency, has been the pursuit of the public-private partnership model here in Sindh. And our government's, the People's Party's government's efforts within the domain of public-private partnership has been internationally recognized. I know that international organizations are used to cite as examples of kitna bura hai हमारा हालात, मगर इस इंटरनेशनल सर्वे के मुताबिक सर्वे ने एक रिपोर्ट है इंटेलिजेंस रिपोर्ट के नाम पे इकोनॉमिस्ट मैगजीन ने करवाया था और उन्होंने एनालाइज किया पूरा जो एशिया में जो पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप के मंसूबे चल रहे हैं और वो जो हुकूमतें ये काम कर रही हैं और हमें सूबा सिंध को पूरा एशिया में नंबर 6 रैंकिंग दिया गया है और वो and I believe that we have witnessed, whether it is in the health sector, kisi ne Indus ka example diya, there's an Indus hospital in Badin that is an example of public-private partnership, many hospitals that are an example of public-private partnership. Education sector mein कुछ ऐसे स्कूल्स हैं जिस फॉर एग्जांपल हमने ज़िंदगी ट्रस्ट के साथ जो पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप्स किए हैं यहाँ कराची में एंड आप उन स्कूल्स को अगर देखेंगे वहाँ जिस तरीके से सर्विस डिलीवरी गवर्नेंस ट्रांसपेरेंसी में इम्प्रूवमेंट आया है हमारा जो हमेशा एक शिकायत वैसे सिंध हुकूमत का होता आ रहा है कि हमें वो वसाइल नहीं मिलते मगर यू डोंट द अदर साइड ऑफ दैट स्टोरी इज़ कि पूरा वसाइल शायद ना मिले लेकिन हमने जो हमारा सोल्यूशन इसका निकाला वो भी पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप है जो हमारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स है चाहे वो सिंध में सड़कें हैं ब्रिज हैं उनको भी हमने पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप मॉडल के थ्रू करवाया है द झिरक मुलाकातियार ब्रिज इज द लार्जेस्ट bridge on the Indus and that too is done by public private partnership Thatta Sajawal dual carriageway is a public private partnership and it's already the last I'd heard is broken even. I imagine it must be doing even better today. Anyway, the maqsad is ye sab kuch kehne ka ki I believe there's a lot more that we can achieve together. Ki if the government partners with the private sector, ab sirf ye shehar Karachi ko dekhe. Itna bada population hai hamara population pe aajkal bahas chal rahi hai. Itna zyada bada population hai hamara and जिस तेज़ी के साथ यहाँ का population है हम जो we can't keep up with the pace of demand whether it comes to utilities whether it comes to infrastructure whether it comes to water whether it comes to sanitation ये काम अगर हम मिल के प्राइवेट सेक्टर के साथ एक तरीक़ेकार पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप के थ्रू निकाल सकते हैं तो कराची जैसे सिटी में भी हम मिल के काम कर सकते हैं so I really believe that this is the model to follow آئی ایم ویری اپسیٹ ٹو ہیئر کہ آپ کی نمائندگی کسی ایک فورم میں نہیں تھا, اور میں ضرور وزیر اعظم صاحب سے یہ بات کروں گا کہ اگر ایسے کوئی فورم ہے تو اس میں بزنس کمیونٹی کے اگر آفیشیل نمائندگی نہیں تو آپ آنریری نمائندگی دے سکتے ہیں, آپ میٹنگز ان کے ساتھ بلا سکتے ہیں. مجھے یاد ہے جب صدر زرداری ملک کا صدر تھا تو بزنس کمیونٹی کا ایکسیس پرائم منسٹر ہاؤس, پریزیڈنٹس ہاؤس, کوئی ایسا اکنامک پالیسی نہیں ہوتا تھا جس سے وہ آپ سے مشورے کیے بغیر کا فیصلہ لیتا تھا. چاہے وہ آئی ایم ایف سے ڈیل ہم کر رہے تھے یا ہم بجٹس بنا رہے تھے یا ہم پروجیکٹس, جو بھی فیصلے, جو بھی پالیسی, چاہے وہ ٹیکسٹائل پالیسی ہو, چاہے وہ ہمارا ایگریکلچر پالیسی ہو, چاہے وہ ہمارا شہر, ایوری سنگل ڈیسیجن میں صدر زرداری صاحب کا یہ اپروچ تھا کہ he didn't believe that he had the answer to everything. He would engage with the business community and together ہم ان مسائل کا پرابلمز نکال سکتے تھے. اور اس وقت شاید ہمارا میڈیا کے دوستوں اس دور کا زیادہ تنقید کرتے تھے, مگر تاریخ نے اب یہ ثابت کر دیا کہ اگر پاکستان کا ایکسپورٹس ریچڈ ہسٹورک لیولز تو وہ تب تھا جب صدر زرداری پاکستان کا صدر تھا. اور اگر ہم نے ایک بار پھر ایکسپورٹ ڈریون, جیسے آج کا ہمارا ایونٹ بھی فوکس ہے اور سب کا زور ہے, یہ ہمیں آپ کے تقریر میں آپ کہہ رہے تھے یہ تو شہید محترمہ بینظیر بھٹو آپ کو 90s کے دہائی میں ادھر چاک بورڈ پہ چارٹس بنا کے لیکچر دے رہی تھی کہ ہمیں ایکسپورٹ گروتھ کی طرف جانا چاہیے. یہ ہمیشہ سے پاکستان پیپلز پارٹی کا زور رہا ہے, یہ پاکستان پیپلز پارٹی کا فوکس رہا ہے, یہ پاکستان پیپلز پارٹی کا ریکارڈ میں ہے. تو اب اگر پاکستان کا معیشت کو ہم نے بچانا ہے, and I agree with you, despite some impressive achievements, particularly in the last days of this government when it comes to the IMF and our foreign investors, the 8-10 months ahead are looking very difficult for the average citizen of Pakistan. And we have to find out-of-the-box solutions, partner with the private sector, and meet these challenges head-on. I'm incredibly grateful to the FVCCI and to all of you for having me here today. And I wish I had the opportunity to spend the rest of the day with you. But I have been summoned to Islamabad, so I must depart. But I do request that as soon as this assembly ka ye issues khatam ho jaye, assembly dissolve ho jaye, to main Nasir Shah sahab, Tarheju sahab se request karunga ki I'd love the opportunity to either come to you or have you come to Bilawal House so we can discuss in detail, perhaps over a meal or something, the various challenges that we face. And I am optimistic. Challenges تو بہت ہی زیادہ ہیں, مگر پاکستان نے ماضی میں بھی سارے چیلنجز کا مقابلے کر کے آگے بڑھے ہیں, اور انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ یہ جنریشن میں آپ کو رزلٹس دیں گے. تھینک یو.
وزیر خارجہ بلاول بھٹو سردار